Fans making some noise here at the Knicks Arena. The New York Knicks are getting settled in. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. He's reporting from the sidelines. And stolen by Wagner. Wagner on the wing. Pass to Banchero. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Brunson, good.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Harris outside. Pass to Carter. Robinson pulls it in. Now Brunson. It's Robinson high post. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now, here's Fultz.
You know, one of the best sights from the NBA in my mind in 2022 was seeing Markelle Fultz on the court again. It was a long road back from his torn ACL, not to mention the issues he had with the frozen shoulder early in his career.
And the first one at the line is good.
And for a player who relies on quickness and mobility like Fultz, an ACL injury can be devastating.
Well, trust me, I haven't had one, but I know enough guys who have, and it's a tough injury for any player to come back from a torn ACL. And Markelle had to work extremely hard every day for a year and a half. All credit to him for putting that kind of effort into his rehab so he could get back out on the court.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Fultz. After New York gets the 3, Robinson pulls it in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Randall throws it down.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Now, here's Wagner. Over in the corner, Fultz. Trying to get open his Carter.
In the first 2 minutes.
In chance shot. And it's laid in by Banchero. Banchero's got 6.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Brunson. Randall left side. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 2. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Now here's Fultz. Count the basket. Fultz has got his second basket.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Robinson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson did attempt a single 3. Has led the league in shooting percentage So Mitchell knows his role.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Now, here's Barrett. Mitchell Robinson unable to get his last shot to go in. Back to Randall. Clock at 4. And the Knicks miss again. Suggs with the ball. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Knicks lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. The Knicks making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks. Emmanuel quickly.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Randall. And stolen by Bull. And here is Anthony. No points in the game yet for him. Bull, that's good. Bull's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Orlando.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hands. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Pass to Bull. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
And that one, good.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
To the left side wing. Here's Toppin. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here's Anthony. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And to see your son Greg finding success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for you.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
It's tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection
Knicks foul.
to block shots.
Obi Toppin.
And the foul on Obi Toppin.
No foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Took him no time at all on that one.
3-point goal.
Isaac's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Hartenstein. New York moving it around. Now Hart.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's quickly. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Rose. Over Anthony. Rose can't hit. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. The shot by Anthony, no good. Knicks trail by 6. And they're moving it up. Here's Hartenstein. No good that time. Nice defense from Wagner. Anthony left side. Pass to Suggs. Tipped away. Stolen by Quickly. Now Hart. And that one's good. Quickly's got 5 points so far.
Magically.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Here's Bull. Wagner trying to get open. Bull, that's good. And the Magic lead by 6.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bull. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
And Toppin throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
For your New York Knicks, Mitchell Robinson.
Now here's Rose. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Robinson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Toppin. Goes back up. Hart with it. And here is Quickly. Hart with it. New York needs to get off a shot. And that'll do it for the first half of the competitive game so far.
The Knicks, 23. The Magic, 27.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Magic leading by 4.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Pass to Robinson. Over Carter. And he banks in the layup. Robinson's got 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Here's Quickly. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
It's on Franz Wagner.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. On the wing, Harris. Makes it off the glass.
Gary Harris.
Harris has got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando.
An aggressive offensive player. When Harris has a quality look inside, he takes advantage of it.
And Randall throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Assist from
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Brunson with a clean look. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Banchero. Trying to get open is Carter. Banchero, that's good. And now a 9-point Magic lead.
And he continues to put in work in the paint.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
Here's Fultz. Here's Carter. A shot off that time. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Pass to quickly. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Carter. And yes, it's good.
Carter Jr.
Carter's got his first basket.
Gary.
No stopping Wendell Carter there. Powers past the defender and gets it to go.
Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Pass to Randall. Puts it up. Here's Robinson. The shot, no good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Banchero. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Brunson.
Jalen Brunson.
And the layup falls.
Magic lead.
Brunson's got 5 now.
34.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And finished off by Banchero.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randall, otherwise he's going to block.
Even from over.
That's Mendo. Always.